kitchen here at the Sheen restaurant, of course, which is at the Ladera Resort. And I'm here with the one and only Chef Nigel Mitchel. Excuse me, Executive Chef Nigel Mitchel. Right. So Nigel, what are we going to be doing today?
It's going to be a few very simple things. You know, it's going to be like peeling the onions and getting to know how to chop the onions and what different things you can do with onions when you peel them and you cut them.
Okay, so let's get started.
Okay. Very easy. So you just go this way. So, like this.
Okay. No,
very
simple. You're behaving like I never peel an onion in my life. I'm a pro. Let me show you.
All right.
Let me show you.
This is for you to do.
Okay. There we go. Okay. Right. We cut the bottom here?
Yeah, you got to take this part because you don't want to see any brown part on the outside of the onion.
So
yeah, you cut this part.
I can go deeper. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Do I need to
and then what you do, you take out the brown part. You just split it open like this, and then you just split it.
That is so intelligent.
Yeah.
I would not have done that. I would have just started. Honestly.
That's too much work. Okay. And then we wash our onions. Okay.
Okay.
Get our onions here. And then I'm going to show you the first step. If you want to cut it in juliennes or you want to make rings. Okay, for making the rings, you got to go, you take your time. Very easy. You take your time, you want to make the rings as wide as you can. It's up to you. So you just go down it like this. Okay, these are the rings. So I want you to try that. Go right ahead. I'm going to keep them in this bowl. Yeah, you do it your...
I'm going the other way, but I'm not awkward. Don't laugh. You see this man's laughing at me already. Okay, I noticed you were actually going kind of like this. And then you were, now for me, I would be going, normally it's what people do, they go, oh my God, this knife is nice. Can I take it home?
Sure, if you want to. You got to pay some dollars.
Oh wow, now you see, this is what I would tend to, what are you looking at me for? Okay, look.
Okay, so that's good.
That's good.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, but you know, when you hold the onions, you have to be very careful. There's a way of holding the onions like this so the knife doesn't get to your fingers.
Right.
So you bend your fingers like this and then you go straight down.
Can I try and...
Yeah.
No,
you know?
Okay.
Very easy.
I've
simple.
Too much of it because I haven't got a grip.
You just fold your fingers here. I mean, the more practice, the better you get. You know, so you got to come to the kitchen more often. I mean, you've been away from the kitchen maybe for how many days? Yes, I don't know how many days that you've been out of the kitchen.
All right.
Okay, and these onions, you can do many things with onions. Right. I mean, you can make soup with onions, which we don't have the time to do the soup. It's gonna take it's a process. Right. But we can make some like onion rings. What I'm gonna do, we're gonna season the onions. Right. Use a little bit of. Yeah. To make you give it a nice. This is just Cajun seasoning. Okay. I'm gonna use a little bit of salt, right here. You just toss everything in there.
Oh, I can do that. Do that.
And then we're gonna use a little bit of black pepper also. Yeah. Okay, for flavor, what we use our garlic, a little bit of garlic in there too. Flavor, yeah. And this is our secret ingredient. This is the blend of all the herbs that we use in the kitchen. So we combine that, we use it in our fish, our chicken.
Is that lovely
we use it
for
the bread, that's right.
God, that is so
and then you just toss everything together. So what I did, I make a batter with this is made out of soda water, flour, some the cornstarch, but I'm trying to get the name. Baking powder, a little bit of baking powder, so it puffs up. So we're gonna dip that right in here. Okay, just drop it in here, and you just see this is our deep fryer. We're gonna drop the basket down. Let me get this out of here. Then what you do, just dip it into the batter. Okay, so it's gonna coat in there. Then here, you just drop it into the deep fryer. You just hold it for a few seconds and then you drop it. Okay. So this is gonna puff up, okay? Get brown, nice color, brown color. Yeah. And then you can serve it to the guests. Sometimes we serve it with our burgers also.
Okay. And how long does that take?
Just a few, very quick. Okay. Just a few minutes. Right now it's good.
Wow, it's good, yes. Okay.
You just get it out, get it onto a small platter, shake it off so the excess oil will drop out. Onions you can eat raw, you can also cook onions. And we have like a very simple onion ring.
Very, very nice.
Okay?
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Right.
And then, what else we can do again? We can use we're gonna do like pickled onions.
Right.
Okay. I got like a half cup of water, cup of vinegar, rice wine vinegar. I use 2 pinch of mustard seed, a bay leaf, and a half cup of sugar.
Okay.
Right in there. So this is gonna boil. And what we do, you just take the onions, the same onions we peel, we cut. So when this get to a boil, you just drop it in there and you turn off the heat.
Okay.
As soon as it starts boiling, you turn off the heat and then you get that nice sweet and sour pickled onion.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Great. All right.
Okay. And also with the red onions. I mean, red onions, we don't grow onions much in St. Lucia, but you're gonna peel that red onion.
Okay, but if I peel this red onion, it's more or less the same thing, right?
Yes.
What's the difference between the
Just
white
the
and
color.
the red? Just the color?
Yeah, just
Not
the color.
taste?
Well, it has a sweeter taste than the white onions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's move along to.
And this
these
one
ones.
here, this is our teal onion, what we call the teal onion. This is what people call spring onions or chives.
Yep.
So we use it in everything. Like we had the Creole Day, when we make the fritters, this is the best thing to get into the fritter. Without chives, like you don't have a good
Yes.
fritter. A
Yes.
saltfish fritter, you don't have a good fritter. So
Okay.
I'll let you get on this task, and then I'm going to show you how we cut it up. But we're not going to do it maybe into the batter form, because I need to make a batter, a whole batter, so we
Okay,
can.
for the sake of time,
Yeah.
let's cut this really quickly.
Okay. And this you can cut so quick.
Yeah.
You stop here, and then you can
Oh,
turn your
that is-
face.
that is the
you
action
you
I'm
can
talking about.
turn your face
This
and
is the
close your
action.
eyes and
This
do
is
it.
the
That's
action.
why I was showing you. You need to know how to handle the knife,
Yeah, I'm
how
doing
to
this like I'm
position
some
the
pro.
knife on any item that you're cutting.
Okay, here we go.
You know?
So you do it up and down. Go.
Yeah. You go like this.
All right, before we go, Chef
Yeah.
Nigel, I've got one quick test for you.
Yeah.
All right. I noticed when you were peeling the onions,
Mm-hmm.
you just peeled them and everything was kind of okay. My grandmother said, and this is a tip for anyone
Yeah.
who has a problem with teary eyes, when you cut an onion, as you're cutting it, if your eyes start to run, you've got to put a spoon in your mouth.
You know, the tip I got from, it wasn't my grandmother, it wasn't my mother, but I got tips
She-
from so many people. They give you tips.
Uh-huh.
You put a mouthful of water in your mouth,
You do that too?
and you don't feel the goodness from the onion.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you just
now-
keep water into your mouth, and then the onion won't burn your eyes.
Now I know. Well, thank you so much, Chef Nigel, for showing us all this. I know now how to at least try to start.
Cut the onion.
And I know your hint. I must get back into the kitchen more.
Yeah, you need to be in the kitchen. We're gonna
Alright.
do the pickled onion because I want you to try it. So what we do, we're gonna just drop the onions in there, in the water.
Yeah. Well, Nigel, thank you so much.
It was a pleasure.
As usual, always a pleasure to be in your kitchen.
Absolutely. You need to be in the kitchen more often.
Okay, you didn't hear that from Chef Nigel.
She
okay?
got to be in the kitchen more often, so she can handle the knife, When she get home, so she don't have to rush. Oh, maybe, it's too much for me to do, As long as you can handle the knife, you can handle the kitchen.
All right, thank you so much.
It was a pleasure.
Of course, Executive Chef Nigel Mitchel from the Dashing Restaurant.
Thank you, guys.